The journey that you are on is not an easy one. Greetings, it's your favorite hood prophet, Lulu the Guru, the psychic, here to bring you another divinely guided channel message. I've while I was clearing out the energy, I had pre-pull. I started seeing a message, and this is how I start, getting the message that I'm going to share with you guys is I do this. I don't know how else to put it. Like I'll start, just shuffling my cards to clear the energy for a new message, and then another message will come. Okay, so if you've reached this message, if you attracted this message, manifested this message is more than likely for you. All right. Okay, so I picked up on the energy that there has been unharvesting of DNA, organs, and even blood of star seeds from royal bloodlines. All right. And for some of y'all, you really resonate with that message, especially if you've been dealing with a lot of medical malpractice. If you've had someone close to you who you know is a star seed or very in tune, just an earth angel who could have passed away in a strange way while dealing with doctors and things of that nature. Like I said, they've been trying to, these energies or these entities been trying to attack the heart chakra, okay? Things that you love, okay? Anything to separate you from strength, okay? So continue to play, okay? Something about play. Continue to, they think it's a game, but continue to pray for strength along the way, okay? Because a lot of these gifts and abilities and your purpose, man, it's going to take you a lot of strength, okay, to handle this truth and this clarity that God has bestowed upon you. Okay, so you're going to be having to transmute a lot of energy. Okay, somebody could drive a white car, or white could be significant. Monday could also be significant. Okay, somebody could have a twin or multiple twins or something like that, like in regards to like your dark side, the dark twin, okay, the inside job, okay, in this resurrection here, okay, this is an inside job, okay, someone that you were close to, okay, someone that you communicated certain things to, okay, which had tried to put a hit out on you, okay, they're wanted, okay, they could be trying to run, okay, vacation or whatever like that. They could have got paid for this, okay? This is where I was receiving this of royal bloodlines, okay? You're a royal bloodline. They're trying to harvest your energy, your organs, your blood here, okay? They're trying to control you mentally, physically, okay? And they're repeating this process over and over again, okay? It's like this is something that's very sinister on the dark web, okay? People are requesting this. Okay, with people with abilities, okay, you are a true prophet and you are resurrecting. Wow, I didn't even know that this was there. Okay, but they couldn't get you. They couldn't take your blood. They couldn't take your organs. Okay, look at wow, medical malpractice in reverse. This is crazy. This is crazy now. This is crazy. Okay, yeah, because you're the truth. They want something within you, and I'm seeing in my mind's eye, like, those movies where that girl, she had got some eye surgery and she put somebody else's eye inside of her body instead of just her being okay with being blind or going blind or something like that. She decided to go to the doctor to get somebody else's eye, and so she could see. But what she was seeing was like different type of entities and things of that nature. Okay, it's like people, they want your gifts, but they cannot handle it. This is exactly why God didn't give this gift to them. She didn't realize that she didn't have to be afraid. It's just something. Imagine you being blind and all of a sudden you're seeing things that are not there. People telling you like, this is normal. You know what I'm saying? You're probably just adjusting to it, like. So, be careful about who you say things to, because a lot of people, they have spiritual gifts, but they don't understand it, and they go to these doctors who are too logical to understand the spiritual realm, and they want to give you these medicines and things of that nature. So, to you know, quiet you or silence you, because and 9 times out of 10 they do know what's going on, because 9 times out of 10 a lot of these people are part of these secret societies. They know the truth for the spiritual realm, and they know that energy never dies. Okay, so some of you, there's an investigation, secret documents that these lawyers, Supreme Courts, justice systems, and things of that nature are trying to keep undercover here. Like I said, a lot of these people, they know about these secret documents. You see my dog barking? Okay, all right. Some type of charges or settlement. Some of y'all could have a keep this secret. Okay, all right. Somebody could be in court going through getting some type of settlement because, you know, like I believe it's in New York. Somebody could be have connections to New York City. I've been seeing a lot of New York. Okay, it's like when you're married in New York. Let me know in the comments below if this has changed. But I remember reading something like if you are married in New York and you get caught cheating, okay, during your marriage, okay, like I feel like this could be a part of some type of agreement. Like if you cheat, I get this amount of money or something like that here. You have to pay your wife for cheating, okay, or something like that here. Okay, for those of you who've been called to this message, you have a strong connection with Archangel Michael, especially if your birthstone is a blue sapphire, okay, because Archangel Michael is connected to the gem blue sapphire, okay. Archangel Michael is providing you with peace and protection on your journey, okay. So and this message is going to bring you clarity, okay, in regards to people's true motives around you. I feel like you have to transmute this, because I feel like you're starting to understand what people's true motives are around you. This is what's being illuminated to you here, and you got to transmute it, because it's like, damn, like we're friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I ate with you, I cried with you, I prayed with you. You know what I'm saying? But you tried to take me out. You know what I'm saying? You tried to take me out, but I came back, resurrection. I came back, and they keep coming back too to try to continue this cycle, but it never prospers. Okay, which brings me to the verse that's connected to this live. Okay, to this video, to this channeled message, Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against you shall prevail. Okay, and you will refute any tongue that comes against you. Okay, because you speak the truth. Okay. Okay, you're a truth angel. You're the angel of truth. All right. Okay, you bring justice, okay, to these people who are in rich and powerful positions. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, you know about this. You survived this in a past life, dealing with these rich and powerful, greedy people. Okay, and I also was picking up, somebody's like trying to be your doppelganger, trying to be you, this karmic reader. Okay, or they're going to different karmic readers. Okay, somebody does drugs while they're doing readings. They're crooked. Okay, and they could be even an informant here. Wow, dealing with kidnapping children. Okay, Lord. They have a weird sexual fetish. This person could also be a part of the LGBTQ community. All right. And I was picking up on somebody that wanted to have your child. Okay, they could have been a surrogate or through IVF or something like that. This is why they wanted some type of, that's why I said they want your organs, your blood or something like that here. They want to give, it's like somebody is trying to, I'm hearing emulate a royal bloodline, but they're not from a royal bloodline. They tried to emulate this energy here. Yeah, look, it literally says child. Wow. Look at Messiah. You're the child of the Messiah, or your child will be the Messiah. Look at child came out again, but in a different color. Love. You love children, friendship with animals, and communication with nature. You're an earth angel. You're the angel of earth. Okay? So they cannot sabotage this energy. Okay, whatever God has for you. Wow. Wow, yes, look. It was unsuccessful for them to try to, that's why the Six of Wands is right here, look. For them to try to harvest your energy or even unalive you, it was unsuccessful. Okay? It was unsuccessful. Yeah, because you're the Queen of Wands. This is like big cat energy. You could have a black cat, okay? You could be single for some of you, or you're just very independent. Yeah, I keep picking it. Somebody was gambling with their life, okay? Trying to target yours. You could be a writer, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. An alchemist, avenger, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society and yourself. So this is you. You're a spiritual judge. Okay, that's why you were called to the forefront here. Some of you, y'all gonna get into careers that you never thought that you were going. Yeah, look at the warrior. You're a warrior. You have a story to tell. Strength, skills, discipline, toughness of will. This is what you continue to pray to God. Okay, you have a story to tell. Okay, heroism, self-sacrificing. You don't let your ego get the best of you. Yeah, you're very compassionate, loyal, tenacity. You won't quit. And you're not selfish. You know that people, okay, so Thursday could also be significant since the color yellow is popping up here. Next week, Thursday, yeah, you're a seeker. Yep, I seek so I don't gotta creep. Thirst for the wisdom and truth wherever they are. Okay, this is like Archangel Michael, God light, serving humanity. You have a story to tell. Okay, and these people were trying to stop you from telling your story, or these energies, the truth and the clarity. Okay, seeking the Messiah, which is seeking the truth. Okay, the name Messiah could also be significant. Wow, I gotta take a moment for this, y'all. Hold on. I'm seeing rabbits and hair. I feel like you're an avenger of children. Okay? There's been a lot of child abuse. Okay? Mute. See, I'm trying to tell you, they're trying to quiet you in regards to a child. Okay? How much you care for a child. They want you to be quiet because you care for children. But you care for children, so why would you be quiet? God is giving you this gift. Okay, you use your psychic gifts and abilities to seek out the truth and the clarity in regards to God's earth, God's children. Okay, this is the path, this is the mission. Don't fear the mission. All right? Continue to release what no longer serves you. And you are truly here to illuminate the shadows. And this is in connection with my moon goddess message, because if you look at the shadow attributes of these people in power, okay, who are calling the shots, you know what I'm saying, the people who have authority in regards to the laws and things that we have to follow as a society, they're trading their ethical principles for victory at any cost. They don't care about the suffering that they inflict onto others. And then here comes you, especially when it comes to children, animals, okay, the planet in general. I mean, if you look at Japan, if you look at Korea, a lot of times, you know, they do have a lot of polluted air. The air quality is not that great. It's because they have so many people living in those places. But at the end of the day, look how clean it is. Look how healthy it is. Look how youthful their skin is, and you know what I'm saying, their health is. And it's like, shouldn't we want the same thing for our country, for our people, no matter if they can't afford clean water or not? Everyone should have access to cleanliness, okay, because cleanliness is next to godliness, And these people are trying to make it seem like you have to be rich to be close to God. And it's the ones who are in the poorest situations that God don't even want to go to them. These rich people, they're evil. Not all rich people are evil. I'm talking about the ones who they're trading their ethical principle at any cost and don't care about who they hurt. In these powerful positions, God will never go to their home, will never speak to them. Why do you think they want? That's why do you think they buy everything? They feel like God don't need to give them anything. They don't need a gift from God because they can afford their own gifts. If you catch my drift. Bars. Yeah. Yeah, you were unaware that this person was being paid to come towards you. And all their goons too. But you see how they always need a group of people? Because you're too powerful. You're here to serve humanity, to seek wisdom and learn how you can better serve humanity. Your thirst for wisdom is why you receive so much truth and clarity, and why you're able to share that with the people around you, okay, who God has guided to you. Okay, King of Pentacles. Okay, you could be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. There could have been an air sign who was hired this hitman to betray you. Okay, somebody that just changes during a full moon. Something about someone's okay, animalistic nature, okay? Someone cares about you, but they betrayed you. Someone was also living a double life. They put HOEs over Christ, okay? Hoes over Christ. HOC, what's that? Yes, in a past life. Okay? Wow, this is giving somebody could have touched you as a child, somebody close to you. Okay, with the 7 of Wands. They tried to comfort you as a child here. Look at, but you had strength here to transmute. You transmuted that. I'm trying to tell you. God was protecting you. I'm trying to tell you, somebody that you loved. You could have even prayed for this person and you forgave this person here. But you held that in and you had to release. This is something that you have to release here. Okay? This is why this is why you advocate for children. I told you, look, you're a true high priestess. And a very strong one at that. You illuminate the day and the night. You give clarity on what people see and what they don't see. See? It's a group of people. You're not a fool. You're not a fool. If you were dealing with the Leo, this person, a Leo male, this person has another woman. Okay? A Leo male or a Pisces male. But you're not judging them. You don't judge people. Okay? You could possibly, like, you even know, like, say, you have a family member or something like that. I feel like you mind your own business because you know who to tell the truth to and who not to tell the truth to. Because, you know, if you try to tell your friend, like, oh, And you know, this goes into my moon, and I'm gonna save this spread too, because this is gonna it's gonna be a part 2 to this message, because since the high priestess came out, it let me know. Okay, yeah, something about a Taurus energy. You have psychic gifts and ability. You have the strength here. Okay, some type of money. You have some type of money here from a lawsuit or a settlement or something like that for sure. Yep. Yep. Yeah, somebody was doing this work on you. Look at, I'm trying to tell you. In the medical field, they don't care what they do. Look at, indifferent to the suffering that they inflict onto others. Look, poisoning you. While you're sick, they're supposed to be helping you. Now look, be careful, because whoever you cheated on, they don't play that. Okay? They'll have this other woman unalived or something like that. That's what I'm saying. Y'all having threesomes, other women and stuff like that. You letting people have open relationships. And then this person is very envious. They try to make it seem like they okay with you sleeping with somebody else, but they not. Look at the dogs is barking. You survived. Okay? Or you're still alive. Something about a blood transfusion. Okay? This could be, I'm hearing like the Pope, a doctor. This is crazy. Somebody could have had to put a pet to sleep. Somebody could be a veterinarian. Okay, I'm hearing chemotherapy. You have a strong telepathic connection. Okay, this might have caused you a lot of pain, but you're going to get through it. Okay, somebody could have lost a lot of blood or something like that for sure. Somebody works in the medical field, or they work with children, like pediatrics, if I'm not mistaken. I'm also picking up on lethal injection here with the law and this medical energy here. Somebody could have gotten some type of lethal injection. Yeah, it's like they're willing to do anything to keep whatever secrets, okay, something hidden. Okay? Letter C, O, U. You owe. Somebody say you owe me, or you owe this person. Okay, in the settlement, somebody's saying you owe this person, okay? Keep this hidden. Okay, your name could start with the letter C, or you owe Christ. They're trying to send this negativity towards you because you are a prophet, because you are a healer. Okay, towards the temple, towards priests, okay? Attacking high priests and high priestesses. By any means. Look, jail, they're afraid. They fear your wisdom. This book, the book of life. They fear you coming into this fortune because you're meant to put something together. Okay, tinctures, scriptures, you have access to ancient remedies. Okay? In the family, you're the healer in the family, you're the angel. The healer of the family. And I feel like people are conversating about you, even like through drinks or something like that. Somebody could be a bartender. I'm picking up on a lot of bartender. Okay, you're making a lot of money. Whatever it is that you're putting together, you're making a lot of money doing it. Okay? Somebody is guilty. Okay? And they're being haunted by their own demons, or they're trying to project this fear onto you. They want you to fear this abundance or what's written. They want you to be in so much fear that you don't even step into your calling, into your power, that you don't even use your gifts. They want you tired, sick, so they can easily unalive you. See? But you will survive. Look, you're going to keep on going with the chariot. Okay? Something about a heart attack. They could have been sending you this energy. Huh? This message is not for everybody, but if you felt like somebody was connected to someone, or this is somebody in your past, okay, like I said, we ate together, like you brought your children around this person and they're having heart issues or they had a heart attack. This person could have also been in cahoots with sending you this negative juju. Yeah, look guilty. Look, I'm trying to tell you. They weren't telling you the truth. Or the truth. Cancerian energy. Yeah, they could be gone now. They could have definitely passed away. Whoever harmed you in the past, they're about to pass. The Emperor, a father figure, someone connected to your father, okay, was sending you the Aries and a air sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be multiple people. They weren't thinking. Okay, somebody has anger issues or quick to anger. They could have been connected with another woman as well. Or you stand on your principles here. They didn't really show you who they were. Okay? Like someone doesn't like to pray. Okay? They like to pray on people, not pray for people. Yeah, they betrayed you at night, during the night here. They're coming up with these plans and stuff at nighttime. Okay, but you were smart enough not to go towards them, even though you didn't have the clarity, the full truth of how they betrayed you. Okay? Yep. You stopped going out with this person. You knew your worth. You separated from this person. You felt like there was somebody else in the picture, and they were lying to you. They were lying to you. This could be a family friend, somebody you knew. You don't have to be blood related to this person. You could have met this person at the bar. And now they're burdened by what they did to you here. Okay? Yeah, because you're still alive, because you're a healer. It's like you have rejuvenative abilities here, like Wolverine. And I've given this message plenty of times. You have rejuvenative abilities here. Look, death. I'm hearing, young Herc was mortal now. You know what I'm saying? You have self-sacrificing ways. Remember when he jumped into that sea of souls? And he was like, yeah, you'll go save her, but you'll die in the process. But you didn't, because you were immortal. They could never take your immortal soul. Your light is destined. You're a child of Zeus. Okay? If we're speaking in, you know, that mythology, you know what I'm saying? But it's not a myth. Okay? They just changed the name. Child of Ra, child of Christ, Messiah. You're a child of God. Your mother and father, Jesus and Mary, Ma'at and Ptah, Isis and Osiris, they rejuvenate, they resurrect. That's why you think they come for your children? Come on now, y'all with me? Or you against me? Look, see? Attacks on your finances. This Aries. They're trying to run, they can't go nowhere. You're not a fool. You're not going nowhere with this person. Okay? Somebody needs therapy. Okay? Somebody could be healing from a loss of a mother or a father. Okay? Lawyers could be involved in regards to this person here. This person was definitely, this Aries was definitely, okay, they could have Aries in their chart. They was definitely in cahoots with an air sign. This could be a female air sign, or this could be a feminine masculine air sign. Okay, so take it as it resonates. You could have moved away from this person. You relocated from this person here. Yeah, with the Six of Swords. That's the truth and the clarity, because you knew what was going on. You probably didn't have every single detail, but you knew something wasn't right. Yeah, you could be a mother, mom. Okay, this could be your mom. Truth and the clarity with the Fool trying to offer you something. You have to think about it, like, why are you offering this to me? Somebody could be offering some type of truth and the clarity. Now they want to come and tell you the truth. So expect that. Wow, y'all. So while my son, I had to pause the video because my son came in here, but I see like somebody from your past. It was like a father to you, okay? And I just kept on hearing like they killed my father, someone that you've seen as a father here. It has something to do with this, and it's all about some type of money here that they tried to keep secret or trying to cover up their involvement. But trust me, even if these people don't see physical justice, oh, they definitely are feeling the life sentence, the spiritual life sentence that has been casted over their existence. Okay? They're gonna have a very rough time in the next life, in the afterlife, for the crimes that they did in this life. And trust me when I say they are not having good sleep at night at all. And forgive me about how I'm getting these messages out, y'all. If you can be patient with me, I thank you for all those who are being patient with me, because a lot of times when I give these type of messages, like I try to go and do, sometimes I'm kind of like, I wish I could just bang out messages out. I see people uploading. But it's like, I don't operate like that. Like, the depths of my channel, it's like, man, it puts me out, especially right now during these spiritual upgrades and things of that nature. Like, I've been going to sleep, but I feel I recharge. Like, so a lot of y'all who are high powered, psychic mediums and things of that nature, like, man, like, this is really your calling. You're going to feel that drain energy. You know what I'm saying? You have to sleep, no matter how much, your body doesn't want you to sleep, and you feel like you gotta move fast, or you gotta get things out. It's like, no, like, it's just this energy of security. Like, you're going to be taken care of. God is going to take care of you, because we got the King of the Pentacles here. Okay, you're meant to be wealthy and fortunate. You know what I'm saying? But that's why all these obstacles was placed in your way, so that way you would be blind to the divine, okay, to the truth. And it took a lot of strength here. It took a lot out of you to literally know the truth and still serve and be of service, and to transmute this energy like a real alchemist, like a real boss. That's why God has bestowed this upon you. It might feel like a blessing and a curse here. Like, I don't want this anymore, but you're strong. God gives his toughest battles to his strongest warriors. So continue to be in the attitude of gratitude. All right? So I'm going to continue this message in the next channel message. If you like the way that I channel, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for sharing all the love. Thank you for sharing the message. May peace be with you always, from the soul to the moon to the stars. Through Christ we unite. May God bring you peace, love, and light. Until next time, stay aligned with divine minds and keep shape-shifting reality.